Alright, what's going on, two-way crew? It's Rizzo, CEO of Fitty and Tactical. Get the name of my business right. And today, we're going to show you how to fill strip, clean, and lube the Dickinson CK212TP semi-automatic shotgun. Alright, so a couple of things you're going to need if you're going to take it down all the way. You will need a punch with some punch with a mallet, and you will need a flathead screwdriver and like a 2x4 or something just to keep it elevated while you hit the punches out. All right. Being the safe firearm handlers that we are, we're going to check and make sure that it's clear and there's no rounds inside. There's a little button here, right there below the action. If you push that in, when you let it all the way back, you can lock the action open. So you see the action's open. We'll look inside and verify no ammo, nothing's inside. Yep, it's clear, so we can close it up and we're ready to get started. So first thing you have to do is remove the magazine cap. Take the cap off. That should allow you to take off the forend. Forend is off. So the next thing we'll do is take off the barrel nut. And you have to screw it, and then it gets here and you have to screw it again. That's what she said. Alright, so barrel nut is off. And you should be able to remove the barrel along with the heat shield there, so make sure you keep that in there. So next we're going to take out the charging handle, and that's where the screwdriver comes in handy at. You can see right in there, let me let you get a close up on it. There is a little notch right in there on the charging handle. So what we're going to do is of course everything's gonna popping out when you do that. Okay, so we pulled out the charging handle. Of course, the book came out. Yep, now I'm dropping everything. This thing is going well. Got this here, and we'll take out the little action bar. We'll take that off, and we'll take off the spring. Now this here is usually about as far as I go, but you can take off the trigger. And if you look here, you can see where I've hit it a bunch of times. It's actually a pin in here. It's on either side, and what you would do is just like I was saying with the punch, set it up on a 2x4 and just with your punch get it in and just tap it out. Once you hit it enough, you can pull that whole assembly out, but I'm not going to go that far. I'm just going to keep it here with our frame assembly. So what I said, frame assembly, charging bar, bolt, action bar, barrel with the heat guard on it, and our forend return spring, magazine cap, barrel nut. So a lot of pieces, but that's as far, when I break it down, that's how I go. So let you guys get a look at all the parts that's still on there. Alright, so we're going to start off with cleaning the barrel. And usually you can just probably, if you got make sure you have a shotgun, make sure you have a rod or snake that's for the shotgun. So I got my 12 gauger here. And you can, if you want, pour something in there, just kind of let it soak. I always tell you guys I clean these things so much that it's not that bad, so I'm not going to worry about that. So I am just going to get me a little cleaner and spray my cleaner on my brush, and then a little lube. Gotcha. A little lube on the end here, and we will run it down the barrel. Now, like I said, you got a rod or however you want to do that, that's fine. I always tell people I do have a long, a long rod that I use for that sometimes when I don't want to do the snake. But snake is no problem, just get it in, run it through. And there we go, clean. And I will take like a little pad. You know, I try to just kind of keep everything clean, so I will spray everything kind of down and just kind of wipe it off. And I always tell you guys use gloves, so I'm gonna go get some gloves before I finish. Yeah, using gloves is a good idea. It keeps the lead off. And when you're finished cleaning, I always recommend wash your head with something kind of like D-lead. Just kind of take the stuff off your hand, the lead and everything off your hand. So let me grab some gloves. And while I was putting these gloves on, I was just kind of wiping it down with the patch. If need be, if you need to get in there and hit it with your with the brush or something, a nylon brush, that's fine. Just go ahead and hit it. Take your brush and just kind of scrub it up. Yeah. I'm kind of doing the bare minimum because I kept it clean, so I'm just kind of going through showing the video. I just need to start doing videos when it's dirty, that way you guys can see the whole process. But it's gonna be a long video. All right, so yeah, if you got a choke on there, you can screw your choke out and clean that too. This little spring, yeah, I don't clean it all the time, but you can give it a little spray and just kind of wipe it down. Yeah, just hit it. You can tell I don't clean it every time. I might be the dirtiest part of the firearm right now. Yeah, I usually clean that spring about maybe once, twice a year. I don't hit it every time. I will put a little hit on the inside of my heat shield. Well, inside and outside, I will just kind of hit it. Yep, heat shield. Action bar. Yep, we'll take the action bar here. We'll hit that. And this can get really kind of dirty, so you can it may be a good idea to if you got your brush, to hit it with the brush a couple of times, kind of make sure you get all that carbon. Yeah, you want to kind of get everything you can out of there. People ask how long should you shoot clean, and to me it's just kind of like a personal preference. I used to when I first got a gun, cleaning out the every shooting. I don't do that all the time now. Some guns need cleaning a lot more than others. Shotguns, not so much maybe. So like I said, if you want to take your brush You want to take your brush and just kind of get in there and scrub. You can get in there and hit it. Yep, so not necessarily, just kind of showing you that. Action bar. Look, I'm thinking we'll hit that. So we'll take my brush and just kind of be good if I did it where y'all could see it, right? Get inside, hit it a couple times, and patch. Just kind of wipe that off. Look at that. On the rest of the receiver here, yep, we'll hit this here. We'll spread it down a little. Yeah, you can if you want to get in there and hit your brush with some of that, but that's not necessary. I don't think. Just a quick little hit with your and yeah, you can get a brush or a patch and kind of get inside the chamber here. Or just hit it quick. Kind of get in here and clean everything off. And it may be a good idea to get you a rod or something to kind of get in there and clean that with. But yeah, in there, clean everything. Yeah, these videos are kind of quick. Like I said, I'm just most of the cleaning's already been done. I just kind of want to go through and just kind of show you guys how to take it apart. Basically, field strip it, go in. You can see where your carbon deposits and everything is. Go through, clean all that off, and you'll be good to go. So you got the bolt here, and I guess you can take it apart further. I never do. Just gonna take it, go through, wipe it down. If anybody's interested in the full strip down where we take off the trigger guard and take this apart, let me know and we can do a video for that one. I just want to do a basic one, get it out there. So if anybody's interested in going full throttle on it, hit me up in the comments and we'll do one of those. It's a little more involved because a lot of times this pin, what you'll find if you're trying to take it off, the pin is not the easiest thing to get out of there. So you might have to beat it to death. Okay. Alright, so we have everything. I think we've hit it all cleaned off. We've done our barrel, the bolt, action bar. If you want, yeah, you can get inside and clean inside of your fore end. Just kind of make sure nothing's in there. You kind of get in there and clean it off. And so yeah, everything is clean. So now we're ready to lube it up. So what I'm going to do is put a little oil on my mag tube. I like to just get in there and just go ahead and just rub it in. Don't look good. Put a little on that. I like to set a little bit right inside, right here where the everything kind of comes together. So I'll put a little hit right there on the inside of this. It's a little dab. Bolts. I will put a little oil on the bolt and just kind of rub it in. Nice little coat of oil on the outside of it. Thin coat, Don't go overboard, just nice little thin coat of oil on it. Hit that, and then I'll hit the action bar. Just kind of hit it on each side. Good. A little bit on the inside here. We already hit inside the barrel, so we're good with that one. I'll put a little bit here. There you go. I don't really worry about the heat bar or the heat shield forend. I need to put a little dab or two on the spring. Just kind of hit it, just kind of rub it in. Maybe be easy just to even put a dab on here. And just kind of rub it in. And then you can just kind of look through, see if there's any parts with any wear and tear on them. And if you see anything like that, you can go ahead and hit that up. I'll put a little dab in here where the mag tube comes in at. Just kind of hit one of them screws, and then a little part right here. We'll hit that on both ends because those end slides in to the chamber that we like to have that oiled up a little bit. So yep, we'll hit it up, and yep, we're ready to put this thing back. We're ready to put this thing back together. So let's put it back together. So first, let's put the spring back on. Then we will put the action bar back on over the mag tube. Alright, and we'll take the bolt. Should be only one way it'll fit in there. But yeah, just make sure you'll see the end that you took the charging handle out with. Yeah, that's what you just set it right on top, and it should fit right on top. Make sure, yeah, it fits right on top, just like that. And then we will slide it in and put this charging handle back in. Charging handle, dropped it again. Alright, like I said, you can see the notch in there. And let's put it right back in. If you can't get it in, you can just hit your, having problems, just hit it with your little tap with the mallet, and it'll get that joker right up in there. Yeah, so now we're going to put the barrel back on. Make sure you put the tube back up inside of there. And you're going to make sure your heat shield is flush. When you put it in, make sure your heat shield is flush with the barrel right there and not hitting up on the receiver. So now we will put this back on. We'll try it again. Make sure it's flush. Alright, that's on there good. Alright, so next we will put our barrel nut back on. Make sure it's on there tight. Put our forend back here. Get it down all the way. Come on. There we go. And we will put our magazine cap back on. And there we go. We are set. Let's make sure everything works. The button here locks it back. Okay, looks good. Face it out. Nothing happened. Bolt release. Pull the trigger. Click. All right. Looks good. Let's charge it again. Bolt release. Safety on. Nothing happens. Safety off. Click-a-rooney. Alright. Looks good. Alright, so there we go. Field strip clean lube of the Dickinson CK212TP semi-automatic shotgun. Questions, advice, you do things a little differently, hit me up in the comments, let me know. We'll check you guys later. Till then, stay safe, shoot straight, keep training. Catch you next time. Alright, so here at Pinty and Tactical, we're trying to give you good quality content, especially for new shooters, people that may be underrepresented in the community. So if these videos are helpful or informational, like and subscribe. Just kind of help grow the channel. That's what we're trying to do, is grow, get to as many people as possible. So if you like what you see, like and subscribe. All right, you guys stay safe.